few minutes now. Time to go.
Well, we're already live. You're welcome.
You didn't tell me to turn my captions on.
There you go. Hello. Hello, hello.
Hello. Baba. I don't know the rest.
What?
Ba.
What?
Meow.
I'm confused. What were you? What? Hi. I'm gonna clean a motorbike. I'm tired. There, that's clean enough, right? Job well done. Right?
19% cleaned.
It's good enough, right?
No.
Oh.
But you said if you don't hit 100, you don't get paid.
Yeah.
2012. Is this motorbike Florida?
Possibly.
Will I get in trouble for saying the word gay around it?
No, it's 2012, not 2022.
That's really sad. That's a really sad way to put that.
It's true, though.
It really highlights how we're going backwards.
Yeah, there is no forward, apparently.
Um,
Breathe in, breathe out. Shark in, shark out.
What's the shark going into?
Avoid. Why is that a problem?
Yeah, where'd you find the void?
That's a Sharky trade secret. Oh, jeez.
Cheese?
I went like that, and it's just like, oh, there's so much yellow. There's so much cheesy yellow.
Easy. Is there cheese on the motorbike?
Yes. Can't you see it? Can't you see all the cheese?
No.
Well, sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah. I didn't say I wasn't.
Oh, jeez.
Oopsies.
Look at all that dirt. There's one dirty thing. Okay. How?
Oh.
How?
Oh.
Oh, there's a magic.
Hi, Magic.
Sang the woo.
Hello. How's your drawing?
Don't pressure the child.
I'm not pressuring. I'm just asking.
What the flip? Okay, that got the frame. It's going alright. Working on finishing up another piece first.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, the little
Ooh.
artist over there.
Yeet.
How? There we go. There's like the tiniest dirt left on the arm, and like I'm having the biggest trouble getting it.
Ricky struggles.
There we go.
Wow. Great job.
Okay, now let's do the SUV. Let's do some easy ones.
Or like the last several times you played this was too much. Not gonna do that today.
Well, no, maybe they will save a long one for the end.
Okay.
Because there's some pretty long ones that I know about. Like a merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Or a helicopter.
Right.
What? What? What was it asking me to... Oh. Cannot wait until 3 weeks have passed. Actually, a game's coming out in 2 weeks.
3 weeks. I
E.
just want like 3 days. I want the next tabletop.
Tabletop's also gonna be good. I still have to message Royce.
You still haven't?
No, I keep forgetting, and I've also been sleeping a lot again lately.
Wow, you.
Yeah, I was gonna do it, and then I kept falling asleep.
Good job.
So... Oh, I also have homework for, therapy on Monday.
Oh, homework.
That I'm
Therapy.
probably gonna need your help with.
Oh?
Yes, I can call I can phone a friend.
I. What kind of therapy homework are you asking for my help with?
Okay, so my therapist gave me a thing that I have to. It's not exactly turn in, but technically, I guess it's technically like talk about. When we get on Monday when I have my next session, because we're talking about my my whole self-esteem problem,
Uh-huh.
and um I was given oh, see, job done already.
Great job.
So I was told that I need to make a list of 5 things I like about myself, with the stipulation of, fine, you can phone a friend in for 2 of the 5 things.
For literally half.
Yes, but only one friend.
That's. Wait, but it has to be things you like about yourself. So I can make suggestions, but you have to like actually agree with them for them to count.
Those were the ground rules that were stated by the therapist.
All right. So you're gonna have to just accept the compliments. This could be great.
Well, your therapist seems interesting. Well, so the whole thing happened because my therapist was like, name something like name something you're good at, and I'm like, I can't think of anything. Can't think of anything. And my
Sharky, you're good at many things.
I nope, it's a lie.
You're
Uh
good at various multiple things.
and my therapist is like, you're not. It's not possible that you're not. You're not gonna get 550 for clearing a book. Uh,
Fucking
which, which
robbery.
one should I do, the bungalow or the fire station?
Um, you should clean the thing that provides a public service.
To the bungalow?
What kind of public service is the bungalow serving?
Um. So so my therapist is like, I'm not letting you off the hook. Like, you have to name one thing that you are good at. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't think I'm good at anything. And yeah, then I got homework.
I mean, with an answer like that, no wonder.
Cause I don't think I'm good at anything.
And that's why you gotta work on that.
Because like I'm not good at anything.
Yes, you are.
Like what?
Um, you're good at your job, first of all, since people keep turning to you for help.
Not anymore.
Well, they did.
I
And
think I
they
think I
still trust you.
I
What?
think I scared all the people away from asking me questions because they're idiots, and I'm like, stop doing this. This is wrong. And now
You're
they
good
just,
at playing video games.
am I though?
Yes. Remember how I couldn't land the fucking car plane?
It's
You did it. You're good at video games.
Magic's response.
You're good at doing villain voices on stream. Yeah. Or off stream. You're good at doing silly voices. You're good at scatting unintentionally.
I don't think that's good at.
Sure it is. I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it either.
You're good at rhythm games.
I'm good at one specific rhythm
And
game.
also video games in general.
Because
at,
because I played with my brother who was way too good at that.
you're good at helping people, even though you don't like to do it.
I help people?
Yeah.
When do I help people?
For example, I'm like, man, I keep blue screening. You're like, I'm gonna have to like
Re-image
whatever.
re-image
Yeah.
your computer.
And I'm like, you don't want to do that. I know. But you're
Oh,
nice about it.
did I
And
ever
you're good at
tell you?
stuff like that.
I don't think I ever mentioned it to you. This was back when I was still taking classes, right?
Hmm?
Mm.
Yeah, you're good at making people laugh. Wait, oh no, we're violating the rules. There's two friends here.
So this was before I did the big project that caused all the problems. So this would have been, what year did I do that? Was that, this might have been like 2017? I was hanging out with Art Friend at Art Friend's place. And she had, at the time, she had a Surface. You know those terrible, terrible computers?
Yes, those things.
Yeah, those terrible, terrible computers. And her Surface was running disgustingly slow. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm wiping it. And she's just like, do you know how to do that? I'm like, I'm wiping it.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think, like, in an hour, I'm like, okay, I'm backing up all your files to one of my externals. I'm wiping this. I'm not letting you use this computer like this. No, thank you.
See? You see?
I see nothing other than my own incompetence.
You're good at making friends that you didn't actually want.
That's not me making friends, though.
But, like, it kind of is, because...
It's other people forcing me into friendship.
Still. I'm counting it.
No, I'm a bot. I don't count.
Yeah, your therapist didn't say anything about foxes. You're not phoning Magic. We're on a call, but Magic's not part of the call technically.
No, I'm not good at making people laugh. I'm good at making people go on side conversations for hours and hours.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
everything when you're trying to do work.
But are we trying to do work?
I
don't know if we're actually trying to do work. I think it's fine.
What? What? Is there anything new in the shop? Oh. Long extension.
Oh, you're good at finding things you're passionate about and enjoying it to the fullest. Cough, Kingdom Hearts cough. Yeah.
Magic. Are you okay? Where did Kingdom Hearts hurt you?
In the brain, I assume. I was going through that sleeping realm theory that you sent me forever ago the other day.
Oh, that terrible.
I say the other day, but actually it was like last night.
Yeah, and that entire theory got debunked by a DLC.
Did it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, the DLC like debunked that.
That's funny.
Because it kind of yes, Father, Kingdom Hearts causes me pain every day.
Every day.
I don't
Kingdom Hearts every day.
Yeah, I don't even think about Kingdom Hearts every day. Some of the songs in the gameplay slap though. I mean, the music is amazing. I have the long extension. I can clean for miles.
That's impressive. Literal miles. Wow.
It's not literal miles, but like
that would be very impressive.
But
though,
like, look
at
that range.
Yeah.
It doesn't clean anything at this range, but well, it actually is doing a little bit of work. Like that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't even think about Kingdom Hearts every day. So the fact that you think about Kingdom Hearts every day means that you think about it more than I do, Magic.
And cause yourself pain in the process. You're good at being snarky.
I haven't really been that snarky lately.
But you're still good at it.
Terrifying thought of just minding your own business, suddenly a jet of water from seemingly nowhere knocked you to the ground.
Imagine if you were like reading a book or something. Which book?
Oh, that book would have been destroyed.
Any book within a mile radius is just destroyed by the PowerWash.
Wow, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like that. This is actually some really good range.
You're good at listening.
Am I?
Oh, you listen to your friends.
I have friends?
Yeah, the friends that you have, you're good at listening to.
I don't really talk to people that often. Speaking of which, we should
Listen to me as I whine and on and on and on and on.
We should do a get together with
Simply existing in a universe that allowed Kingdom Hearts to exist causes me pain, whether I think about Kingdom Hearts or not. It's okay, we can solve this. Just make no more go away. Oh, did you see the Shinzo Abe, Japan's former prime minister.
Yes,
was assassinated. Did you see
yeah, what?
Did you see about the far right French group or whatever?
I saw that they circulated pictures of Kojima.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if, like, the French far right circulated pictures of Kojima instead, as though that is Shinzo Abe.
No, I thought it was the
And,
killer.
or no.
I thought it was the killer that they
Oh no, it was
circulated.
the killer, I think.
Yeah, because it was
Um,
Kojima. They were like, "This is the killer," and it was a picture of Kojima.
and then there was like some legit Greek news site that also posted.
Oh my gosh.
So, I hope Kojima has a good security detail.
Yeah.
Or not. I mean, I'm okay with getting rid of him too. I mean, ideally not in that way, though.
Yeah, not in that
Kind of
way.
want him to be, like, away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did see that.
I was saying about it earlier because my roommate was telling me, like, well, I suppose a defining characteristic of said nationalists is that they are racist enough not to know the difference between Asians. So I guess that checks out.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep.
But I do wonder, like, wait, how did that happen?
Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, well, I don't have to get that. So quite a few days for world leaders with the UK's. Oh, right. I also have to get the tower.
Yes. Also, the UK's.
I don't fully know what's happening in the UK.
Oh.
Other than a lot of resignations.
My understanding is apparently, because I saw like a summary from someone in the UK, but like a very, like, not really detailed summary, which was like Boris Johnson has had like tons of scandals before, but he now has an even bigger scandal or something, or like one scandal too many. And so
Was it like one scandal too many, like 20 scandals ago?
Well, I guess now his own party's decided one scandal too many. I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway, so like a third of the government resigned.
Wow.
Like literally like a third of the government.
That's actually pretty impressive.
And so now he's finally announced that okay, he'll step down. He didn't want to, but he's kind
of course he didn't want to.
Choice now. Doesn't really have much choice now.
Well, if it came to like some people in the US, they totally would have chosen the other option.
Well, no, because it's his own party.
Yeah.
At a certain point, it's just like, well, you kind of don't have options now.
That is still pretty impressive.
Yeah, but so that was that, and yeah, and now a bunch of people have resigned, and they had to cancel meetings because there was no one left in the department. Everyone had resigned, so it was like that degree.
Wow.
Wow.
Like that's impressive.
Yeah.
Like, you have to mess up badly for that to happen.
Or they still have to fucking hate you that much. I think it might have been the latter, actually.
I mean, not like Boris Johnson was a good person.
No, not at all.
But yeah, I saw like a bunch of resignation. I'm like, what? Okay, there's a lot going on. I don't think I have time to do this right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot. The other thing I saw was that the original creator of Yu-Gi-Oh died.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, that's oh.
Yeah, that's sadder. That's much sadder.
I mean, apparently it was 60, which I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Made a game that made a manga that spawned a game that makes. I was gonna say
But
billions, but I'm like, I don't know if it's
took
billions.
over the world.
Yeah, rivals Magic the Gathering.
Rivals magic. Yeah, people in the UK were trying to make memes, but by the time they had put them together, the number of resignations had already increased.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's great.
That's
That's funny.
you can't make memes fast enough for this.
Oh. Yeah. I. Sorry, UK.
Yeah, that's just a yikes.
Hey, UK. You okay?
Funny
I
joke.
saw one joke that was like, even the UK is figuring out how hard it is to get rid of British rule.
Oh man.
Oh man.
14% clean.
Oh man.
Well, I haven't even touched large swaths of this.
Oh man.
You okay?
No.
Are you okay?
Nope.
No, well.
Yeah, I'm just dying. It's fine.
Sorry, I'm late to the party. What's going on? I've been under a rock all week.
Yes. Yes, it's going on. Well, yeah, a bunch of people have, a bunch of things happened to a bunch of people. The end.
That is generally what happens during an entire week, yes.
Yeah. I kind of wish people would stop doing things and that things would stop happening to people, but unfortunately, here we are.
And then there's us cleaning a fire station.
Well, you're cleaning the fire station. I'm just here.
And then there's a shark cleaning a fire station.
There you go.
Why is the shark cleaning the fire station? I'm still not too
Reasons.
sure.
Well, because sharks don't really want fires.
They live under the sea! Where's the fire?
Well, that's exactly why a fire would be bad for them.
This isn't SpongeBob, where you can have fires under the sea. The station, you only claim 15%. The station must be huge. I am at 18%. Thank you very much. I want to stop living in unprecedented times. Why did the fire station get this dirty? They have hoses!
Do you think that they use their hoses at the fire station?
No, what they do at the fire station, if what happens at the if it's what happens at the fire stations that I know about, it's a lot of drinking and gambling. A lot of drinking and gambling.
I feel like that's not surprising.
No, it's really not. When they're not doing fires, ooh, lots of drinking and gambling.
They're not doing fires.
Yeah, they're not doing fires. Uh-huh. I know what I said.
Why are they doing fires?
Have you ever met firemen?
Are they committing the arson for them to put out?
I wouldn't put it past them.
Okay. You know what? Okay. Alrighty.
My oldest
Sure.
brother's a volunteer. Or he was. I don't know if he still is, but he was. I was under the they play hose tag between calls. I was under the impression that people at fire stations typically spend all their free time rescuing kittens, posing for calendars, and cooking.
Sharky is saying that the Venn diagram of firefighters and arsonists is a circle. Wait, but I'm not a firefighter.
It's not a complete circle.
Maybe it's a circle inside of a bigger circle.
There's just overlap. There's just overlap. It's fine. Why is this wall still so dirty?
Yes.
I can't think of a single time I've actually heard of with the scanners, like them calling a fire department to rescue some kittens in a tree.
Would that even be effective?
Hmm?
Are the firefighters actually even effective at getting a cat out of a tree?
Probably just as effective as they are picking up people at train tracks. Sorry for that little dark joke.
I mean, you mentioned it before.
Yep.
Or like your birthdays.
That was only one birthday.
Okay, still.
You know, like 10 o'clock at night. Just, it's what happens, apparently.
Well, you can't do it at broad daylight.
Well, they could.
Except for the times that they do.
Except for the times that they very much do. I had that happen one time when, I was on my way to classes.
Yeah, it happens. Unfortunately.
Like, I don't particularly blame the people for doing it.
I mean, yeah.
Sure, brick walls get dirty, my friend. Simple as that. But it's so dirty. It's too dirty. Like, normal, use of this building would not get it this dirty.
Yes.
Like, you would have to have a super hurricane come through to get it this dirty. What's a super hurricane? I don't know. Thanks for asking. I don't know if anybody asked that question, but... But no, how's everybody's week's been? Next weekend, I'm super excited. I'm excited to see friends again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never experienced a hurricane and never want to. It's not a fun time, I can tell you that.
Like, I assume most people don't want to experience a hurricane, though I could be wrong, I suppose.
There are people that chase hurricanes for or tornadoes for fun. There are people that want to experience hurricanes.
Pretty good work. Going to explore some antique oddities shops with friends tomorrow. Ooh, that sounds fun.
Ooh.
Oh, that disappointing space dad decided not to buy Twitter made me laugh. Just because he's got tons of children is pushing white replacement theory doesn't mean that he's
Oh my gosh.
space dad.
Apparently he had twins with a Neuralink exec, like, recently.
He has like 8 children, I think heard.
Was that before or after the twins?
I don't know. Which is the concerning part.
And then the oldest is, like, doesn't want to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, good for you.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my gosh! This wall is too dirty. I'm gonna have to get the ladder out soon.
Uh,
There's so much dirt on this wall.
yeah.
This wall hates me.
I guess. Maybe. Sure.
I mean, everything hates me. It's fine. 28% done. That's not too bad. How long's the stream been going? Oh, jeez. Okay.
Like an hour.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
I mean, considering you also did the motorbike and the SUV beforehand.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, see?
Yeah, Shane. Yeah.
There's the villain voice that you're so great
Is
at.
that a villain?
I think so.
I don't know.
I mean, would you say it's a friendly hero?
Maybe. You don't know. Maybe the hero just sounds like they're in the mob.
Maybe this story centers the mob.
It's like that one, manga.
One.
There's one about, what is it, a stay-at-home dad who basically, I don't know if he acts Yakuza or just really looks like it.
Wait. Not Way of the House Husband, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not a stay-at-home dad. He's a
Oh.
house husband. They don't have kids.
True, true. But yeah. The stupid office overhang. And more wall. Gosh dang you, wall. Okay. It's probably most of the rest of it's underneath. Actually, I can just drop down and... No!
What? What?
No, there's not a lot underneath. Where's the rest of it? Oh, it's on this side. Oh, I hate you.
Me? I know. I know you do.
I don't hate you. Can you take fall damage? No. That voice is a comic relief villain from cartoons.
Absolutely.
There is no fall damage in this game. This isn't
Yeah, you just
realistic.
kind of fall from the ceilings and stuff.
Yeah, it's fine.
You have before.
Yeah, it's fine. Look, I watched a lot of cartoons as a kid, but I wasn't one of the kids who like would try to do the voices.
And yet.
Like, I don't know, that wasn't something that I did as a kid. I know that sometimes is like pretty common. Maybe I'm just weird.
I mean, aren't we all?
I don't know, I don't claim to know you.
Okay.
You're just like, oh, I'm done with that comment.
You're like, I was like, okay. I guess you don't know me. You just stream with a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Checks out.
I mean, technically, isn't that what collabs are sometimes?
Sometimes I guess, yeah, sure. Yes. I don't know.
Look at this. There should be. Spice things up with fall. Not everything needs fall damage.
I mean, it doesn't.
What if I
need
just drop
fall
your
damage.
rabbit off a cliff? Then you'll take some fall damage.
Wow. Are you threatening our new bunny friend?
Yes!
What if I threaten you with a skill?
I don't care.
Actually, I don't know how effective that'd be against you.
About what?
I don't know how effective trying to threaten your character would be.
Probably not very.
Yeah. Probably not very.
Why? Fall damage and other forms of injury resolves itself in game by reducing your efficiency at cleaning. You can correct some of it with hospital bills, but never gets back to 100%. Oof. Why are you hurt?
Unrecoverable in medical department is how you lose the game.
You want healing or no? Technically, once I hit level 3, I think I can get, like, if there's any cantrip healing spells, I can get it, which is the funny part.
You know, Sharky's over here just like, this is a solo game, right?
I never claimed to want to be, like, we might be party members, but, like...
We're not a party yet.
We're not a party yet.
But we'll start a party.
We'll start the party. We'll start the party.
With a little fire and murder. Cade gets healed last. Got it. You know...
I mean, technically, you should be healing the tank first.
I was about to say, like, you know...
I'm probably the one you'd want to be healing last anyway.
If Cade is last, and like... If Cade is last, and Sul is the one being like, hey, assy buddy, you want to throw the mushroom? And Einrim might be the one actually throwing stool. Who's the one who gets healed first?
Themself. Just the rabbit.
Who's the one who gets healed second?
That's
Probably stool.
Oh, definitely stool.
No, actually, stool's first.
True. I only heal stool. But like, I'm also not somebody who will be getting in range. So if I get into critical, like the tank's not doing their job, or there's just rangers who really want to murder me.
Surprise! It's actually a friendly fire.
That wouldn't actually surprise me.
Yeah, it's not that surprising. I'm surprised. Yeah, seeing as I've threatened to like kill your character.
It's fine.
Is it fine?
Yeah. It's fine. What's the worst that happens?
You have to make a new character.
I said the worst.
Well, you see, then you have to write a new backstory.
Nah, backstory took me like 5 seconds.
Did it? Because it sounded like it took you like a week almost.
No, it was more just... So, here's the funny thing. I spent all that time thinking about, like, okay, how am I actually going to be, like, playing this character? But then, like, half of it kind of just happened while we were playing.
You mean like 20 Drow with crossbows? Give me a nat 1 guiding bolt, and I'm sure we can get some damage.
Yeah, 20 drow with crossbows will do some damage. Also, hi, Royce.
Hello. As it turns out,
Congrats,
you're
you're gonna...
about it outside of the actual session.
Congrats, my character's gonna be dying first. Which is hilarious because one of my other characters in another campaign has like accepted death for the past like 30 sessions. And even when like they were supposed to die, the DM's like, no, your character's not dead yet. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's funny.
Like, I accepted death a while ago. You're not dead.
I'm just having fun, like, making some semblance of my character in Hero Forge now.
Oh, I could never do that.
Why not? It provides it all for you.
Yeah, but I don't have, like, the brain power to do that.
What do you mean power?
I have 0 brain power.
You just click things.
Yeah, I don't know how to click things.
You should work on that.
Your character doesn't die until they pull a knife out of his back, if they remember. That character would remember because, he has a fascination with weapons. And so it definitely...
The one playing remember? Does the one playing him remember?
Oh, yeah. I think the last thing I did with that character is I spent a bunch of money to enchant 2 of my swords, one to do thunder damage or lightning damage, I forget which, and the other one to do fire damage. Yeah, that character's a mess and a half.
Mess and a half. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot of mess. That's a lot of mess.
Just like the stupid fire station.
Yeah.
I'm at 41%.
Great job.
Well, and I haven't even started the Tower of Terror.
Trinity of Terror?
That character is like this fire station after a frat party. Ooh. I think that character also, specifically had people go after them to poison him. And the DM's like, make a survival check, and I'm like, I made the check, and the DM's like, yeah, figure out there's poison in your drink. And I'm like, great.
You're like, why can't I die?
No, that was before he accepted death.
Oh, I see.
He accepted death after a fun little battle where he was supposed to die and didn't. Did you drink then? No. At that point, I didn't. I wasn't accepting death, so I didn't take the drink. And also, my character wants to die in battle, not outside of battle, so he wouldn't have drank it anyway.
Wow, so picky.
Yes. Death in combats. Come on.
So picky.
Just want a little death in combat. It's fine.
Don't be so picky.
Is that picky?
Yeah.
To want to die in combat?
Yeah. That's really picky.
Wow, so rude.
Yes. Is that surprising somehow?
Yes, super surprising.
Well, too bad.
So rude. The ladder's clean. Character A. Huh, my drink tastes kind of funny. Character B, snatching the drink and drowning it. It's cyanide. How do you know? Experience.
And you're still alive?
Sadly. Well, and then there's I have Shu who would totally want to drink it just to be like, how will it affect me? Actually, no. Not how it would affect me. Hey, here's a friend. Friend, you drink it. How would it affect you? I mean, D&D is very exciting when you write something into your backstory only for the DM to fling your character's trauma back in your face 15 seconds later. Oh, that also happened. That also happened. Sonic tastes like blue Gatorade. Sorry, that's a very niche joke. Hmm.
No, I had to get Gatorade for my roommate. For like keeping hydrated with COVID or whatever. Right?
Yep.
And I was like, I got there and I'd completely forgotten that Gatorade had different flavors.
Oh, yeah?
I like didn't even think about it, and I got there. I was like, I don't suppose you have a flavor preference, do you?
Yep.
And she, of course, she's like, nope. So what did I get her? I think I got her like Arctic Blast or something.
Yeah.
Which apparently tastes. What was the actual description of that one?
I haven't had Gatorade in years.
Arctic Blitz, sorry.
I know which one you're talking about, though.
Arctic Blitz. And that is apparently, which I find so confusing, somehow Arctic Blitz is watermelon honeydew. And I'm like, that's not what I expected from the Arctic. Yeah. But the blue one, the red one, the other blue one that's a different shade, I picked purely on the basis of, well, this one is the closest to your hair color, so that's what you're getting.
That's fair. Yeah, my family, when, like, if we were sick, would get some Gatorade.
It's not a thing I think I've ever done, but I'm like, I guess if I think about it, yeah, that checks out.
Normally we would get the red one. The blue one, the red... Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my family would normally get the red ones.
I forget that there is a red one. I always think of blue.
I mean, that's fair.
Probably because I only really ever wanted blue. Because I just like the color blue.
I mean, again, that's fair. This sucks. There's probably better ways of doing this, but...
But you're in too deep.
But you're in too deep. Da, 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 da. Instead of going under. What? What color was the carpet?
Carpet?
I don't think I understand what you're getting at.
Well, is there a red Gatorade?
Yeah, there is. It's like fruit punch or something.
Oh yeah, there is one, I guess.
I forget if it's actually called like fruit punch, but I know for a fact there's a red one.
It is called fruit punch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you're
no.
sick. Oh.
No, I didn't really have that much of an issue with keeping stuff down. Thankfully. There's only been a few times that, like, I can remember where I couldn't keep something down. One of the times I distinctly remember it was because of a hot dog. I mean, if you gave me any Gatorade and said, drink this and identify the fruit flavor, I would die. Yeah, I mean...
You just drink it.
Yeah.
You don't think of the flavor. You just drink it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What's
I
up?
wanted to have
Fruit punch?
I wanted to have the psionic knife thing in this little thingy thing that I'm making, but I don't think they have the spell for... Like, they have one where you seem to be summoning, like, a sword or something,
Yeah.
but not where you seem to be, like, summoning a dagger. So I guess I have to just settle?
The flavor is blue. Yeah, basically.
Blue isn't a flavor. Why not? Orange is a flavor. Yeah, that's purple, baby. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I drink Gatorade and I go, that's Gatorade.
Yeah, basically.
This Gatorade is Gatorade flavored.
Gatorade also helped, jiu-jitsu.
Well, that's more of it, what it's sold for, right?
Yeah, I know.
As a sports drink.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Okay.
The roof's done.
This is not quite how I was
Well, part of the
imagining my
roof's done.
character, but I guess this is close enough.
I mean, see, you know me. I have a problem with picturing people.
Yeah, I know.
And the whole mind's eye. So whenever people are like, what does your character look like? part of me is like, I don't know human shaped or person shaped.
And snaky shaped.
Because I'm not like face blind, but like I just don't have a mind's eye.
You have the thingy where you can't.
I can't picture things.
Yeah.
Which is fine
I
for
always forget the term for it.
Yeah,
there is a term for it.
Which is fine for like D&D when it's just like, oh, we're not gonna like use a map or something like that, because I can still like, I can get by without like picturing it.
Yeah.
But like, it is not fun at times. I mean, Kate is evidently shaped like something that can be kicked.
Also true.
Oh.
Also true. I keep being like, well, Mick didn't know it was you yet.
Mick didn't. Mick wasn't.
To be fair,
Mick was not like, oh.
Mick wasn't trying to pick on you. They thought you were some rando NPC, and they're like, whatever. And then
I'm like, yeah, you didn't hit one off, and Mick was like, wait, that was you? Yeah. Rolled a 10, AC of 11. That was the luck. I mean, not like he was going, or they were going for any damage.
Yeah. Just knock.
So, like, even if it went through, it wouldn't have been, like, actual damage. But still, I was like, yay!
And you're like, oh, good.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have to get on the other side of this. Because, you know, that gets first interaction really good. This is your party. Person who makes you fall on your face and person who knocks the wind out of you. Then there's the bunny.
Who watched it happen?
Who watched it happen. That whole session was me going, should I let them do that? Sure, what's the worst that could happen? Magic, that's going to be you in every session.
We'll find out what's the worst that can happen.
That is literally going to be every session. There might be a forced alignment change. We'll see. My god wants second chances for people. Can't have a second chance if they're dead. That's what's gonna happen, right?
We didn't kill Ginger yet.
Oh, don't.
I still might, but you know.
Don't tempt me.
Not yet.
He might be my body shield.
He can be a body shield while dead.
Well, I know.
Less resistance, in fact.
True. That is very true.
You know, it just occurred to me that Patchouli will be patching us up.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah. Patchouli.
Oh. You know what? I don't know what I was expecting there.
A joke that was better, for some reason. You shouldn't have expected better, but that sounds like what you were expecting, for some reason.
I'm crawling on the ceiling. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to fall. Yep.
Oops, accidentally cast it inflict wounds as I cure wounds. My bad.
Magic doesn't have inflict wounds yet, I think.
Yet, you think?
Yeah, I don't think. I don't really know what level inflict wounds is in 5e, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I do. Smile. Inflict wounds is touch, isn't it? Oh, that's gonna be fun. Eh, if I die, I die. Magic would then be the evil one.
The evil one?
Yes, because all the rest of us are gonna be dead. No!
Yeah. I guess that's true.
I am very sorry, Royce, about what you're getting into. Makes the party good by being the only living party member left.
That's one way to do it, right?
that is. That's how the spin-off series, The Adventure Boy. Oh my gosh, I would watch that.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cute.
Off to find Patchouli's brother. Other herb I don't remember.
When was it? Shit.
Do you not remember either?
Oh. I mean, I remember it was another herb, but...
Yeah, that's why I'm like, the other herb. There's probably better ways to do this.
Perhaps.
Like, getting back on the... Ah! I'm almost there. 67%. I'm almost there.
Getting there. Gradually getting there.
Well, I haven't even started, like, the tower.
Uh-huh.
So, like...
Which you still will need to do.
Yeah. One thing at a time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. The hiccups came back.
Yeah. Oh no.
Mm. Oh my gosh. I hate
He's
hiccups.
having struggles.
Too many struggles.
Again.
Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. Time for the Tower of Terror.
The Tower of Terror. Oh no.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Hmm.
Mhm.
It's just hiccups. You know, the bane of my existence.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh well.
Whew. I hope everybody's having some relaxing fun.
Hopefully. Are you having relaxing fun?
No, because I'm hiccuping.
You should do something about that, I guess.
Yeah, I should probably grab like a drink or something. They had stopped, but then they just started up again.
They had stopped, but then they changed their mind.
Yeah. It be like that sometimes. Can you even hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Whee!
I'm hearing fireworks outside again.
Oh, my hiccup started fireworks?
On the other side of the country. Yeah, apparently.
Oh man, my hiccups have power.
They do. They're very powerful, I guess.
The fact that they can start fireworks. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Let me just get the ground level pretty decent. And then I'll work on the inside. And then I'll work on the rest of the outside. I'm so happy it's the weekend. I need to figure out something to watch this weekend.
You don't know what to watch?
Hmm?
You don't know what to watch.
I mean, I might go back and rewatch Castlevania because I still haven't seen the last season.
Oh. Yeah, you could do that.
I also started the last season, or the newest season of Stranger Things. But, like, I think I got like an episode in. And I was like, a lot of these characters are very unlikable.
That's how I feel about Umbrella Academy right now.
I mean,
I like...
I think most of the characters were unlikable to begin with in Umbrella Academy.
They were.
Like,
They absolutely were. Here's the thing. They were like... How do I put it? Like, previous seasons, I feel like they were stupid and kind of assholes. They were kind of dickwads, but like in a way that you still kind of wanted to cheer for them. And now I'm just like, well, now you're just being dumb.
who's the dumbest one so far for you?
I don't know if I would say that it's Luther or Allison. I'm only like 3 episodes in so far, though.
I mean, that's fair. Luther is always a good choice.
He is like very, very dumb. So, you know, he had an edge on that race.
Yeah, because
But then,
like that's kind of like one of his
that's kind of
defining
his character.
personality traits is
Yeah.
they try to make him very, very, very likable. So you look past all the dumb.
Do they make him likable? He's just kind of annoying.
I said they try to. Do they succeed or not is up to you.
Are they trying to make him likable? I don't know about that.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. They are. Jeez. Again, how do you make this so dirty? Like, nothing could make this so dirty. This is not possible. There's another game where, where someone goes around with a suit prior to completely go to tilting. I would love to see that be made. Still there?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He's trying to screenshot my little Hero Forge character, which is not quite what Sewell looks like, but like probably as close as I'm gonna get for now until I sit down to actually try to draw them at all. I'm a boop it.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I'm gonna boot my Hero Forge version of my character into here. Which is not quite how Sewell looks, but like that's as close as I'm gonna get without actually drawing them for right now. Probably.
I see
Just pretend that the glowy sword, smoky sword thing behind is smaller.
I see somebody posted something.
Nick said, I want to give Patchouli consensual head pats. And Magic said, head pats will be accepted. And now I've said, I did a boop. It's another game where someone goes around with the suits to completely coat the building. It's me, actually. I'm the one.
You know, that wouldn't surprise me.
This is actually all just the after effects of Little Inferno.
It's Little Inferno just for me. I've got a fireplace
that burns at 100 million degrees. It's Little Inferno just for me. Fun game.
Very fun game.
Like,
Mwah, ha 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 ha. Gosh dang, my hair is getting in my face.
didn't you say you needed like a haircut or something?
Yeah, I desperately need a haircut.
You haven't scheduled one?
No,
I guess.
because that requires, like, going out.
Oh, that sounds like a you problem then.
Everything's a me problem. I've accepted
I need
this.
to go get like an actual haircut and like professional color. It'd be nice to have it like actually professionally done for the first time in years. Yeah.
I forget when the
color's a mess.
I think I got my last haircut. I think it's been a year since my last haircut.
I got like the hair cutting scissors off Amazon for like $15, and I've been giving myself periodic trims, but like I used to have layers in my hair. I don't know how to do that to myself, so they're gone. They're very much gone by now.
Yeah, I don't trust myself with scissors near my head.
Well, it's not that close to my head when my hair's long, now is it?
I mean, that's true.
It's more like my back. I might stab myself in the back with the scissors.
Yeah, I don't trust myself doing that, because I might just stab myself in the back. I don't trust myself.
You just trip backwards. That sounds like you.
Yeah, I was about to.
Or at least that sounds like how you describe yourself. I don't know that I've ever actually seen you trip that much.
Yeah, because one of the times we hang out, I just slept the entire day, and I'm still sorry about that.
You really don't need to be.
I'm still sorry. Just like you're sorry about the meat.
Well, that was overcooked.
It was fine.
It was overcooked. It was so chewy you could barely eat it. Sorry, correction. It was so chewy I could barely eat it. You apparently could eat it just fine. I could barely.
Yeah, because my parents served basically leather.
Alright. 21% to go, and you're at an hour 41.
That's actually not too bad.
It's not too bad. I'll be right back.
Especially because, again, I did 2 before this.
Uh-huh. I mean, we also don't have to end right on time.
Yeah.
Or not that there isn't on time.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
Okay. This just in, Sharky's parents didn't cook correctly. Shocking news to no one. Okay. 80%. Oh, I still looks like I still have a garage door window, 2 wall toppers, and a bunch of drill house stuff. I don't know, chat. What should I talk about? Oh my gosh. Other than the hiccups are just evil. See, probably getting some soaps would help.
So
Yeah, you can buy some soaps, and getting some soaps might help. And the soap sprayer, but meh.
You're like, I just like to suffer. It's fine.
Should we have a rule that you can't cast verbal spells in D&D if you're hiccuping in real life?
Are you trying to make Cade useless?
Cade's already useless. What are you talking about?
You're right. I think I did call you useless at one point or another. I
Cade,
called most of the room useless. So,
in a language we couldn't understand.
huh?
In a language we couldn't understand.
No, I told Einrim that he's useless.
Oh, that's true.
I told mostly everyone like, well, this is my plan. I got this and that. I helped hide the sword and stuff. Like, what have you done? You got a sword you couldn't use? All right.
I'm hoping that the hiccups go away.
I mean, I think the thing I've heard is that if you eat something sweet, so maybe after this you have ice cream again before bed.
I'm going immediately to bed. What are you talking about?
If you could sleep with the hiccups.
Oh, I've done it.
Fair enough, I guess. I don't think I have, but that sounds like something you would have done.
I did it last time. Look, I have problems.
And those problems apparently don't include insomnia.
The problems are just everything else because I'm useless.
You're not useless.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's part of your therapy assignment is also saying that you're not useless.
But I am useless.
So it was 5 things. Wait, was it 5 things you're good at, or 5 things you like about yourself?
Wait, let me bring it up. I wrote it down. Five things I like about myself is the exact wording.
5 things you like about yourself.
Yes.
Well,
And I can quote one friend for two of the things.
you like your own sense of humor.
Do I?
I think so. Because you amuse yourself in that way. You're like, I'm not funny, and you think that other people don't like your jokes, even though we do. But
It's because I don't tell any good jokes.
that doesn't mean you don't like your own humor. That just means you don't think that your humor is high quality.
It's zero quality.
That's both false and beside the point. Like, I'm not going to the effort to debunk that right now, even though I'm pretty sure, agree here with chat that it is not in fact zero quality. It's pretty good, but that's not the point here, so I'm gonna leave it alone for now. I gotta have my priorities.
Priorities of this stupid tower.
Things you like about yourself are, I mean, I don't know if this is a thing you like about yourself, but I think you do stick to your own principles on things like you don't swear. You don't want to swear, so you don't swear.
I almost
I don't know
swore
if that's a thing
once.
Yeah.
It was once. That was a bad day. There was almost a hole in the wall.
You know, swearing is better than punching a hole in the wall. Or kicking a hole in the wall, or however you're gonna blow a hole in the wall.
Oh, at least I'm not my brother and find a stud with your hand.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to deal with my brother.
Nobody wants to deal with your brother.
Apparently my parents do.
I don't even think your brother wants to deal with your brother.
Anyway,
Anyway?
there's a new Twisted Wonderland event out.
Oh, I saw something about, like, Ace getting an SSR and somebody else getting an SR. I didn't see who.
Ace has an... Well, okay, so there's the gacha and there's the event cards, right?
Yeah.
And so Ace is the SSR in the gacha.
Uh-huh.
And Apple is the SR in the gacha.
Okay.
And then the actual event is the Phantom Bride.
Oh?
Love at First Fright. The Phantom Bride Love at First Fright is the name of the event overall. And for that, there are 2 SRs this time and 1 R that you get from the event. And the SRs are Lilia and Riddle, and the R card is Rook. Which means that I basically only care about Lilia. Riddle's okay. I don't especially care about Riddle, but Riddle's okay. I actively hate Ace, so, you know.
Oh?
He's obnoxious. He's an asshole.
I'm on the 2nd floor, guys.
Wow, I have a friend request from someone who has the Riddle card already.
Wow. That's impressive.
Fortunately, the card they're apparently sharing for battles is Malleus. Because I think some people just don't understand that you can change it from what you picked in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, that happened in
I don't know if you've played recently. I finally maxed out Cater's level.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I have the items to do this, so I just... Boop. I have a lot of card level items, actually.
That's pretty good, though.
He's up to level 8 on both spells.
Oh, wow.
And he's got his buddy... I've been working on his buddy levels as well.
That's really good. I was going to say, that also happened in the Kingdom Hearts mobile game. So, not swapping your shared. And in the Kingdom Hearts one, it was a, like, level 1 basic Donald. And I was always like, yes.
Yeah, at least here, like, people are semi-likely to have leveled up that first card that they got.
Nobody flipping levels
Not
up Donald.
necessarily. Yeah, not necessarily that they maxed it out, but they're likely to at least have used it a bit at the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, some people just still have their initial person shared at like a relatively low level. And in any case, like if it's shared, you kind of want an SSR, but by default, it's the SR that you choose at the very beginning, not the SSR that you roll.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not the best.
Magic just being like mobile Kingdom Hearts phone game. Oh no. I mean, I completely forgot even how to change what was shared for like a good little bit, because I'm like, where even is this?
In Kingdom Hearts?
No, in
Oh,
Twisted.
in Twisted Wonderland?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they put it on your profile thing.
Yeah. It's kind of a little
So
hard to say.
you have to go out of your way to change it.
Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts, you basically like went to the metal and you can basically set like there was a
Yeah.
button on it said like set active or like
Yeah.
share or something like that. Like it was
Yeah.
very easy to do.
Yeah. The frustrating thing is this person that just sent me the friend request has the new riddle card, has set it as their favorite card, which is the same UI as to change the shared, but did not change the shared one.
Interesting.
I think that it just didn't occur to them, or that they think
Same thing.
that it's shared, but it's not.
Yeah.
Because I think it's also a little confusing in a way.
They could fix that.
Yeah.
Or
It would be great to have a button directly on the cards saying make shared.
yeah. Like that's one thing I really liked about the Kingdom Hearts one.
Yeah.
It was very easy, and it like incentivized like swapping between that if need be. Because it's like, oh, this big event's happening. Okay, like you could swap between another one for this event, like to help other people, like very easily.
Yeah, like when I put Bill for the Bean Fest.
Mm-hmm. Especially with all the like the guild and stuff thing in Kingdom Hearts, like they really were trying to get the like shared social stuff going pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. So how many people am I going to set on fire next session?
Wait, does the bonfire thing actually set people on fire?
I would need to get the wording. Hold on. It's actually like a minute straight of fire. It doesn't actually set them on fire. It sets the space on fire. And I think it's like any like flammable object that isn't worn is also set on fire.
Okay, so it doesn't actually set them on fire.
Let me get the exact wording.
I got it. You create a bonfire on ground that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. A creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. The bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried.
Yeah.
So you like...
So I could set an entire village on fire with it.
Friendly DM reminder, you guys are so weak right now. Level 2 is not very many levels.
Yeah,
it's
no,
only
it's
2
not.
levels, in
no,
fact.
it's not. I mean...
But it is more than 1 level.
But I mean, even when we get higher levels... Oh, excuse me. Great Bonfire doesn't get that good. Because it just gets an extra D8.
Yeah.
Like, Eldritch Blast.
Like, really, it just sets places on fire, not people on fire. So when you say how many people am I going to set on fire, that's why I'm like, does it even actually set them on fire?
Like,
not exactly.
Ultimately, Eldritch Blast is going to be the better cantrip. I just, don't have,
Wait, I have a dumb question.
Cantrips are, spells that you can use whenever you want. And they don't cast any slots. So I can cast Great Bonfire as many times as I want during a day.
I think I had a cantrip? I think?
I don't think your acid spray... Your acid spray is a class feature? But there are some class features that are like, this is a cantrip. For you.
It's not a class, it's a race.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you know the poison spray cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
You
Does it?
can cast Animal Friendship an unlimited number of times, but you can only target snakes with it.
Yeah, so you know the
I
cantrip.
think that one is the funniest thing.
So you know the cantrip. That cantrip.
Uh, yeah.
So, like, I have. Oh, excuse me. I have 2 spell slots, so I can cast 2 spells, like numbered spells, a day. Or the same spell twice, or whatever. Um, but then, like, if I don't want to use them, I can use my cantrips instead. And I have 2 cantrips right now. Eldritch Blast and Create Bonfire. Because, you know, something Warlock's Eldritch Blast.
A beam of crackling energy streaks toward a creature within range.
Mm-hmm. And then there's stuff that makes it so, like, I add my charisma modifier. I can put, like, I could push, creatures back 10 feet. Or pull them. I think there's one that for pulling them 10 feet towards you. Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast.
I'm sad that poison spray is like a puff poison and not like a liquidy poison.
Not acid.
Yeah.
Well, poison and acids are 2 different things.
Acid would be great.
Hmm?
Acid would be great.
That'd be kind of a little too overpowered.
Is acid more powerful than poison?
I mean, acid damage is just different than, like, poison damage. But I don't think that they would give you just straight acid damage as, like... I mean,
Whoa, there's an item called acid absorbing tattoo.
that doesn't fully surprise me.
Produced by a special needle, this magic tattoo features designs that emphasize one color, green. While that tattoo is on your skin, you have resistance to acid damage. Is there some way that the tattoo would come off your skin?
Laser surgery.
Ah, yes. Laser tattoo removal in essentially like medieval times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We could get crafty at level 4 and take a feat that gives you a couple of acid spells. Acid sounds fun.
I'm excited for level 3 because level 3 is where I'm gonna just start getting more cantrips and get a little bit more kind of like supporty and just all around doing a little bit more things. Because I'm gonna get my tome.
What are feats anyway?
So at certain levels, you can get an ability score increase.
Oh.
Or you can take a feat instead, and feats are just...
Yes, I see this.
And feats are just kind of like other bonuses that can do other things. Like,
Reading one of them. It kind of sounds like mini background stuff.
not necessarily.
Like, not exactly, but almost.
Like, one of them that, or some of them can be like, oh, excuse me, if, like, let's say an enemy's trying to run away from you, and you take an attack of opportunity to basically, as they're running away from you, hit them, and you hit them, they can't move away from you. As, like,
Is poison always a puff, or there's liquid poison too?
Probably.
No leveling until you work together. Instead of XP or achievement-based leveling, I should make this campaign cooperation-based leveling.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
You know, do I get points for threatening people into listening to my plan?
No.
Does that count as cooperation?
No, because we're not willingly cooperating.
But I did get us to work together, or at least I'm getting us to work together, supposedly, unless you suddenly change your mind.
Yeah, I could just peace out and jump off the waterfall.
I guess you'll be level 2 forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you could peace out and jump off the waterfall, I guess, but if this is based on cooperation, I guess you're going to be level 2 forever.
Cade has left the party.
Does that mean we can still level without him?
No more Sharky showing up on Mondays.
Wow. I didn't know you hated us already. What's this?
What's what? This is the top of the tower.
Skulker.
What is it?
You are an expert at slinking through shadows. You gain the following benefits. You can try to hide when you are lightly obscured from the creature from which you are hiding. When you are hidden from a creature, miss it with a ranged weapon attack, making the attack doesn't reveal your position. Dim light doesn't impose disadvantage on your wisdom check, perception checks, relying on sight.
That's pretty good.
Which is next to the one called Slasher.
Okay, time to jump off the building.
Jump off the waterfall?
There we go. Yeah, what is going to happen if Cade just decides to, like, jump off the waterfall?
What's gonna happen is you're gonna make things difficult for our DMs. You shouldn't do that to them.
He isn't, because he wants to find the necklace before and the jeweler's tools before anything. But, like, he also didn't tell them about the waterfall.
Yeah, that's correct. Come to think of it, were Topsy and Turvy, like, explaining loudly enough for anyone else in the room to hear as I was threatening them, or do only I have the information from them?
I don't even remember what they said.
I kind of assumed, because we were all together, or at least that we were in the same little cavern thing.
But YOLO! I
If you
mean,
jump off a waterfall, you'll probably fall into some water. Not sure how deep the water is because you can't see it, but yeah, YOLO!
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. YOLO. And then you die from jumping off a waterfall.
It depends on how...
Yeah.
Well, no, it would probably be, like, not that much fall damage. I don't think it would be that much fall damage.
Oh.
Oh?
I like this feat.
Haha!
Telekinetic.
Which is...
You learn to move things with your mind.
Yeah.
Of course. Increase your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1 to a maximum of 20. You learn the Mage Hand cantrip. You can cast it without verbal or somatic components, and you can make the Spectral Hand invisible. If you already know this spell, its range increases by 30 feet when you cast it. Its spell casting ability is the ability increased by this feat. As a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. When you do so, the target must succeed on a strength saving throw. Or be moved 5 feet toward you or away from you.
Yeah.
A creature can willingly fail to save.
Yeah, because you're a rogue. One of the subclasses actually gets Mage Hand. The
Oh yeah.
Arcane Trickster.
Oh.
They actually get Mage Hand.
I guess that figures. I'm just clicking randomly through these.
Yeah, the one that I was thinking about, if I get a feat, would be get another invocation for free. Just because right now I have a lot of I have 2 invocations that are going to be helpful, but more invocations are more fun.
There are gifts of dragons.
Yes.
How would we even explain that? The dragons, which are not here, just gave you a gift.
Yeah, that's the problem. There are some things the DM would probably be like, no.
Storytelling wise, no, that makes no sense.
You didn't meet any dragons in your cults.
Yeah, if we did, we might have tried to kill them. Books, utensils. Great, I'll just learn to be a really good chef.
I'm almost done.
Almost. You're getting there. But some of these already have like prerequisites and stuff. So
Yeah,
like,
some of them have prerequisites. Some of them
several
don't.
of these are automatically out.
Yeah. Because some of them are expecting, like, oh, you have, like, a strength score of, like, 14 or something like that. Or, like, a specific race.
Yeah, there's a bunch that are like a specific race.
Like
Or you have spell casting or something.
Elves or orcish, yeah, if you have spell casting.
Infernal Constitution requires you to be a tiefling.
Yep.
Which is a shame. Because my race is cursed. Like, literally cursed? Or I guess we kind of cursed ourselves? I guess we kind of cursed ourselves.
Yeah, didn't you guys willingly do that?
We kind of fucked up some rituals trying to turn ourselves into snakes. Oh. This one's fun.
Hmm?
Linguist.
Wait, sorry, what'd you say?
Linguist. That's fun.
Learn languages?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I like this one.
Hmm.
Mobile. You are exceptionally speedy and agile.
Mm-hmm.
Your speed increases by 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
When you use the dash action, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement on that turn. When you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity
No,
attacks.
that's actually
You
like
left it.
disgustingly good for rogues. To the point where um YouTube channel that I found randomly,
Yeah.
they talk about D&D stuff. And what was it? It was like when Rogue hits level 4 and they actually created a song just for that feat, just because of how annoying it is. Because literally it's just that's what rogues do. They make make attack, and then as a bonus action can dash and
Damn,
just
this one requires being a gnome.
get away.
This one requires being a gnome, but it also sounds fun.
Well, you're not a gnome.
I know.
You gnome?
I not gnome. That's the point. That's the problem.
Well,
It has that immediately after you take damage, you can use a reaction to magically become invisible until the end of your next turn, or until you attack, deal damage, or force someone to make a saving throw.
well, guess you have to make a gnome next time.
What is that? Well, I'm not gonna get this one. That's strength 13 plus.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think there's any that are like specific to your race, so it'd just be like whatever your stats are.
Yeah, a
Or
lot of these have prerequisites.
yep.
I take out all the prerequisites.
But again, you're also giving up a ability score increase. An
That's
ability
abilities.
you basically can up your ability score, so like strength, dex, constitution, those.
Oh.
You can up you get 2 points that you can allocate to either one of them. You can up one of them by 2 or up 2 of them by 1.
So you get 2 points, basically.
Yeah. Which is good for me because I can get my charisma to 20.
Well, a bunch of these also have an increase
Yeah.
some score by 1
Yeah.
in addition to their benefits. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about one of those too, of like, up my charisma by 1 and then also get another thing. Yeah. Okay. The ground floor, the windowsill. Okay. Okay. Wall baits, wall toppers. Eh. Okay. Uh, garage door window.
Wait, what is proficiency?
So if
I'm just asking dumb basic questions.
if you
now.
look at your character sheet,
Yeah.
it's the thing that says +2 proficiency. Basically, as you level up in your class, your proficiency gets higher, and that's added to like your attack rolls and the skills that you're proficient in and stuff like that. It's just kind of
And
like
how does one gain proficiency in one skill
uh
of your choice?
of your choice. No,
What is that?
it's just you pick a skill. So like if you're not proficient in like let's say history, and you get something that says, "Oh, you're now proficient in a skill of your choice." You could then like choose history, and then your proficiency's added into it.
So that's all the check marks I have.
Yes, that's all those check marks that you have. So like for like stealth and deception or intimidation and that stuff,
And
you're
like, I don't know where these numbers come from, but I do like that
um
I have stealth says 8 next to it.
so here's the thing for rogue. So like for stealth, part of that's your dex,
Mhm.
which your dex is what's your dex at?
18.
Okay, so that's a +4 to your dex,
Uh-huh.
and you're proficient in it, so you add the 2, and then I'm assuming rogues get something called expertise,
Oh.
which means for 2 of your skills, you double the proficiency.
I think it was 4. I
4?
think it's 4 of the skills.
I think
I have
my rogue says
6
2.
check marks because 2 of them came from background. And I
No,
think
no, no. You have 6 things you're proficient in, but 2 of them you get double proficiency.
Ah, how does that get marked?
Um, I don't know how Roll20 does it, but
Like, I
but I'm
don't.
assuming your for you it would be stealth and intimidation.
I guess that's what it is, because intimidation has 6.
And what's your charisma?
14.
Yes, because that would be a +2, and then +2 from your proficiency, and then plus another 2 for expertise. So like when you're correct.
So it's a good thing that the things I've been abusing the most are stealth and intimidation.
So like when your proficiency goes up at like level 4 or 5 or whatever it is to 3, your intimidation will go up by another 2. So it will be 8. Your stealth will go up by 2, so it will be 10. So whatever you roll for stealth, add 10 to it. Yeah. Rogues don't get a lot, but they get expertise to help.
Rogues are fun.
Oh, rogues are very fun.
I like being an asshole as a rogue. It's very fun.
The only reason I know that much about rogue is because I play one.
Which one is it? Which one?
My Fox character's a rogue.
Mm.
And I have proficiency I have expertise in stealth and I think deception.
Oh.
Because he's a child who's trained to like fool people and then steal from them.
I have a proficiency in deception.
Yeah, because you're a rogue.
And acrobatics, and sleight of hand, and performance. Wait, so then if I chose something that's like you gain proficiency in a skill, then I get yet another one.
You get another skill that's +2 in. Yeah. You don't get the double, but you get another +2.
But you know,
I mean,
I have
your proficiency doesn't go up by
except for persuasion, I already have checked off like all of the dex and charisma things.
Yeah, there's
That's funny.
a lot of them's int and wisdom. There's a lot of int and wisdom ones.
Well, yes. I don't have any of those.
Yeah, I have some of them, and I have 0 to my int and wisdom. So they're just 2. I think when rogues get like very high level, you get more expertise.
Oh.
I think I could be wrong. I don't have a high level rogue. My fox is I think just hit level 3. So
At 6th level, you can choose 2 more of your proficiencies in skills or with these tools to gain the benefit of
there's a
expertise.
thing called skilled. Pick 3 things to be proficient in. Oof.
Oh,
But at level 6
yes,
you
I
get.
see that. What
But
I was looking at was skill expert, which is right above skilled. I completely misskilled. Wow.
at level 6 you gain 2 more. You said.
At level 6, I gain 2 more expertise.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the only increase in expertise, it looks like.
Yeah, but that's still 4 things that get double
Oh no, that's
proficiency.
that's great.
That's still really good.
I'm just saying, like, even if I hit 20, I still wouldn't get any more
Yeah, but
expertise.
by 20 you're like so broken, you're going to
It
have
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter at that point. You're rolling like 25s easily. Like cuz at level 20 your proficiency is 5. So it would be a plus 10 base plus whatever your modifier is. Plus what other shenanigans that the party does. So like that can boost it even further. So like no. By level 20 that doesn't matter.
Do I have this many daggers?
Possible. What does your inventory
I mean,
say?
I assume that's like daggers to like retrieve from our stuff that was taken from us, but
Yes. Yes, because we don't have any of that stuff.
+6 is max proficiency plus 12.
Oh, it's +6? Okay. Yeah, +12 would be with expertise, plus whatever your, like, as a +5 max for your, because 20's generally max for your, like, ability scores. So, like, that's still really good. Plus, then you can add things like bless.
What does religion skill do?
Oh, you're basically knowledge about religions.
Oh, just like random religions?
Yeah. So
It's
like,
not that you're skilled at being
no,
religious.
no, no. It's your knowledge in various religions.
Interesting.
Can also be used for I think DMs can use it for a lot of other things too. But yeah, it's knowledge
Alright.
about religions.
I forgot that vicious mockery was.
I could get vicious mockery. I think.
Are you going to?
Is it? I forget. Is that a cantrip? Because I could
Yes.
get it. Yeah, because I could get it in my 3 cantrips.
Classes bard.
Yep, but my tome that I can get at level 3, I can get whatever I want. I switched some starting equipment you probably shouldn't use to buy more daggers. Or you probably wouldn't use to buy more daggers since you can throw them.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. I was like, how do I have this many daggers? Huh. That explains it. Thanks. And now I also stole a kitchen knife. Which is not a dagger.
Yeah.
But it'll do for now, probably.
Yeah, I mean, my character started with a mace. But like
with a mace.
Yeah, with a mace.
Not a morning star?
No, because I can't use morning stars.
I'm making a joke about just carrying around Lucifer.
Because I believe morning stars are martial weapons.
I don't know what that means.
So there are different types of weapons. So
Yeah.
like simple weapons would be stuff like daggers, crossbows, and stuff like that. Then there's martial weapons, which need a little bit more like martial skill that like warriors and stuff can use. But
so mixed character.
I think you can
carrying around a Satan.
You can, I believe. I think rogues also get martial. I could be wrong.
But
But like warlocks only get simple weapons. So, like, crossbows, daggers, I think, like, short swords, maybe.
Proficiencies. Light armor, simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords. Is it rapiers or rapiers?
Rapiers.
That's what I thought. Short swords, thieves' tools.
Okay, so you get simple weapons and a few extras.
Yeah, seems like it.
Okay.
So apparently I know how to use the short sword
Yeah, you do.
that Iron Rim
Yeah,
tossed over, but I just couldn't pick locks with it.
no,
Which I
because
suppose makes sense.
It's a short sword. It's not a lockpick.
Though I was like half ready to be like, what if I just stabbed the chains through with the sword?
The guards would have found out, and
There would be some trouble.
there would be a lot
Probably.
of trouble. Which is why Royce is like, there will be a loud noise. FYI.
Then I was like, okay, so I should cut someone's hands off.
Because you're trying to slice through metal.
So I should slice off someone's hands, and then I don't know, maybe the bunny can heal.
That's not how healing works.
Well, then I have some bad news for Patchouli. I'm trying to save the people that I serial killer destroy.
I feel sorry for Royce and Courtney.
So do I. But I also feel grateful.
Oh yeah, I'm so happy they're doing this.
Like, wow, after all this time, finally a group.
Yeah, I was saying before you joined, like, we've been talking forever about wanting to, like, get something going, and it just never happened.
Still sad that our other friend doesn't want to DM the Final Fantasy thing for us. He knows us too well.
He knows us too well.
He's like, I'm not doing that to myself.
Exactly.
Like, gross. The unfortunate thing is, now I'm like, I just want to make a bunch more rogues. And a bunch more demon cultists.
Rogues are fun.
A bunch more demon cultists. That'd be really fun. I think that because there's like a whole troop thing for the demon circus cult, it'd be really funny to have a whole party of demon circus cultists.
Like I said, make your own campaign.
But then I wouldn't be able to play it, right?
You could play the ringleader. Am I wrong?
But does the ringleader do the thingies? Or are they just leading?
I mean, that would be up to you. As the DM?
Meow, meow, meow,
I mean, I don't know how any of this works. I'm a warlock. I don't know things.
You DM, you get to roleplay the entire world and everything in it.
Yes. Yes. And you get to make the choices, whatever choices you want. Because ultimately you are God.
I don't want to be God. I want to fight God.
You can be God that your players fight.
No, I want to fight God. This is the real problem.
You JRPG character.
Excuse you. I'm not Japanese. I'm Chinese.
Yes, I know.
I don't think that Oh. Like looking at the entertainer background.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, obviously, it's very similar to the cultist one. Probably because the cultist one was probably based off of it.
Oh yeah, probably.
But I'm like, this is less fun.
What? The stream where Sharky power watches things and we talk about D&D.
Stream where Sharky power washes things and teaches Satan D&D mechanics.
My roommate might be getting into D&D with friends.
Yeah, you mentioned.
And I'm like, okay.
And you're like, I can't do Mondays.
Yeah. But I also don't know what, if even if I got into it, I'm like, I don't know what character I would make. Like, what type?
I feel like there.
Because like I said, I work backwards. I work from what class I am, then I create who I'm going to be.
See, that's your problem. What if I handed you a backstory and you had to create a character off of that?
I wouldn't trust your backstories because they're all
No?
going to be serial killers.
They're not all gonna be serial killers. Technically, mine's less of a serial killer and more just a demonic cult.
Are they mutually exclusive?
No, but it's more like I'm describing my character as a serial killer because it's that kind of unhinged, which is more of a personality trait.
So no, I wouldn't trust your backstory.
But that's my character for me to play. Do you think I'm not capable of writing other characters, Sharky? I do writing stuff.
Yes, I know you do writing stuff.
More silly house rules. If you die, your new character has to be the direct opposite alignment of the previous one.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that.
I will find the quickest way to make the new character die in the stupidest way possible.
At that point, I would just make a paladin.
That's boring.
No, actually, no. Complete opposite.
You want your second death to be Kaladin.
Well, no. If I was complete opposite, I would be neutral good.
Alright, you're chaos.
I'm neutral evil.
Or no, neutral evil.
Yeah, so I'd be neutral good. No, what I should do is I should make a wild magic sorcerer.
You had to be neutral good.
Wild magic sorcerer would be so much fun.
I'm like, if you had to be neutral good, I think... Well, I basically am just like, what makes for a very silly combination? Because I feel like that's where it gets interesting.
Wild magic, let's go.
What's wild magic?
So basically, every time I cast a spell, I roll a 1d20. If I hit, I think a 1 and maybe a 20, I forget. I know at 1, wild magic goes off. You then roll a d100 and a random effect happens. And the random effect is based on what you roll and off of a table that they provide.
So you could be trying to be really, really good and accidentally cause the most chaos.
Yes, actually, yes.
You could be the most evil by accident.
Yes.
Not really evil, but like you could cause the most harm by accident.
Let's see, wild.
You turn into a potted plant.
Yes, that's actually yes.
How do you turn back?
It's for a certain period of time.
Oh, okay.
You cast Fireball as a 3rd level spell centered on yourself.
Wait, I want to look up this table.
Yeah.
Wild magic table. All right.
Yep, you cast Fireball centered on yourself. Yep. Like, It's someone breaks the pot? I thought it was a certain amount of time. Yeah, you turn into a potted plant until the start of your next turn. While you're a plant, you're incapacitated and have vulnerability to all damage. If you drop
Wait, is
to
it just
0.
wild magic? There's too many wild magic tables here.
Oh, I just go for what would actually be on D&D. Like
No, I'm on the 5e tools. But
oh,
I
okay.
landed on some barbarian table first.
Oh no, you'd want to go to your the classes and then choose sorcerer or wild magic as a subclass.
Sorcerer, wild.
Yeah, and then it
Here it is.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's the wild magic surge. Your hair falls out but grows back within 24 hours.
Yep. If I remember right, one of them's like a feather beard or
A
something.
unicorn controlled by the DM appears in a space within 5 feet of you, then disappears 1 minute later.
But it's very low combat, so I haven't had many effects. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it's and then you also get things called meta magics, I believe. Which also can cause wild magic to happen. Like, it's pure, you want to cause some chaos. Let's go, wild magic.
I thought you were neutral, not chaotic.
Well, that doesn't mean your lime is chaos.
Because you didn't mean to do it.
Because you didn't mean to do it, your magic's just doing it. No, we totally do a wild magic sorcerer.
I feel like, yeah, if I had to be lawful good, I would probably, let's see, what would I choose?
Wild magic, let's go. Until I realized I could actually permanently kill myself when a bad wild. Oh yes, oh yes. You can very much insta-kill yourself or the entire party.
Wait, what's the...
That's...
Wait, no, if I had to be lawful good, could I make a drunken master mod?
Yeah? I mean...
Wait, but do you have to have... No, okay.
Do you have to have...
I was like, do you have to have alcohol in hand? No.
No, it's a fighting
You just
style.
pretend to be drunk.
Yeah, it's a fighting style.
That's less exciting.
No, but the whole perma-kill yourself, Royce, I don't think you understand. I don't mind. My character goes out
don't kill the party.
If my character goes out on a bad roll, I will laugh.
Don't kill the party.
I will laugh. Look, I'm not a wild magic sorcerer right now. Now am I?
Don't get the party killed.
I'm not a wild magic sorcerer, am I?
You said right now.
Well, if I'm dead,
I like my character. I don't want them to die because of your dumb spells. I want them to die because I did something too stupid.
No, I mean the fireball one won't actually... You would probably be fine because it's a dex saving throw. And your dex saving throws would be fine.
Still. What if I was a different character?
Oh, I mean, well, it would still be half damage.
Died?
But still, you would be fine. And, well, shouldn't have been in fireball range.
So you're the one to kill.
Again, I'm not a wild magic sorcerer at the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah, I'm a warlock. I can't use wild magic or fireball. I know my limits. And it's 2 spell slots.
Is Stool a fake creature?
I don't know.
Or was it just... Ally, what is the,
I actually don't
what's
know.
the race of Stool again? I know
Mito something.
Royce put the recap, and I was like, yay, recap. I really appreciate the recap. Thanks for doing that.
I don't know if it's Fae or not. I don't know anything about the race. As in character and out of character. Don't know.
Myconid Sprout. Myconid Sprout is a small plant.
Oh, just a plant?
Yeah.
Okay. The plant can talk. Sure.
Yeah. Myconoid.
They're not Fae. Okay.
All right, time for me to look up all these different things because I don't know what like half of these things are.
I don't know.
Okay, a Darrow is
I don't look up some things because I'm just like, well, if I know that some things are metagaming, so.
well, I would like to at least know what kind of creatures I'm talking to because there's like, oh, there's dwarves and stuff, and I was like, I don't know it's what.
A dwarf is a dwarf.
Yeah, but
A gnome
like
is a gnome.
this one's a Darrow, and
I don't know what a Darrow is.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
They're a person meant to be killed. That's all that
humanoid.
matters.
What? Are you gonna kill Pepito?
Maybe. I already threatened to kill Bupito, actually.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because Bupito's the one who's like, ah, the fates, and like, would it be fate if I just killed you right here? Because I'll do it. And that's when Bupito's like, ah, you're so funny.
For things like one was a Kuotoa, and I was like, what's that? Fish? Fish. A lot of these are things your characters probably wouldn't actually know. We can explain visuals in game if anything isn't clear. Yeah, I'm just like,
yeah.
What do they look like?
They look like the characters.
That they look like a drow. I'm like, wait, what does a drow look like?
An elf. Literally, just an elf.
What's a Kuotoa look like? A fish, apparently.
Like, drow are literally just elf. It's just a sub-race of elf. So they look elf.
What's a Darrow look like?
I don't know. Like a killed thing.
He's still alive right now.
Yeah, right now.
I freed him.
Doesn't mean he's gonna be alive for long.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't say it would be. I'm okay if he dies. I'm okay if most of the NPCs die.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wasn't gonna look up, like, I didn't even know what races some of them were, and I'm just like, I don't, like, doesn't matter. I
cross between a halfling and a dwarf. I'm gonna look up images. I just want to know, like, visually, so I can envision what's going on.
What, did the character little sprites not help?
I want more. I ain't a small, thin, gray-blue skin. I see. I see pictures. I'm satisfied now because I see some pictures.
Meh.
Yes, meh, says the one who's like, I can't envision these things anyway.
No, I literally can't.
Yeah, so I want to be able to envision it, though. I want to know what I should be imagining.
I just go off of the character art.
I want more than that. That was like a face.
Yeah, that's really all that matters.
No, I want more.
The face and what that face looks like when it's stabbed.
You're not even the stabby one.
Nope. I'm the one who casts spells. I have a dagger. Or I would if I had equipment.
I have a knife. You don't have a knife.
I would if I had my equipment.
Then I'd have 6 daggers, apparently.
I would also have a bow. Not like I would use it.
I apparently also have a bow and some arrows.
Yeah. Because rogues are also long range, if they want to be, because you can use your sneak attack on long range attacks, as long as the conditions are met. Which the conditions are met kind of easily.
Yeah, huh?
Of, hey, is the warrior 5 feet from the enemy? Hey, you get sneak attack. That's basically one of the easiest conditions to meet.
Wow.
Hey, is the warrior 5 feet? Yep, you get sneak attack. Cool. Technically, it's any friendly creature or allied creature, or however the wording is, but in our cases, hey, is the warrior there? Cool. Also, if you're hidden, and there's some other ones.
Hey, Mog. Don't choke yourself in my headphones, please.
Stabby, stabby.
I have a sneak attack thingy. Beginning at first level,
Yep.
you know how to strike subtly and exploit a foe's distraction.
Yep. Yeah, you're the rogues are the ones that get sneak attack. Nobody else gets
Once
it.
per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon.
There's more than just have advantage. That's just one of the conditions.
You don't need advantage on the attack. If another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, that enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yep.
The amount of the extra damage increases as you gain levels in this class, as shown in the sneak attack column of the rogue table.
Yep, I think at level 3 you get 2d6.
You said at level
3, I
3?
believe you get 2d6.
3 is when I get my stuff for being a soul knight.
Yeah, but your sneak attack also increases, I believe.
That's it.
Yeah.
I have a steady aim thing here. It says optional feature.
We'll check under the sneak attack column.
Sneak attack.
So there's an entire column in that level up thing at the top for a sneak attack.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was confused on where it was.
Yeah, it's literally in that giant level up.
There's
thing at the
too
top.
much stuff on the page.
Rogues
There's
is kind
too
of
much info.
Rogue is kind of like one of the light ones.
I know. That's why I was like, well, I was considering magic, but if you're telling me that magic is more mechanically difficult, we're gonna go with the simpler thing for now.
It's more mechanically difficult because you have to keep track of the spells, and depending on what class prepared,
I am
and
just
all this
here to
stuff,
stab shit.
like
Maybe from a distance by throwing knives.
like martial classes like warrior.
Wait, how do you have advantage on things?
If you're doing melee attack, some like spells can give you advantage, like guiding bolt, if I remember right. Like one of the magic spells can give advantage. If the enemy is laying on the ground and you stab them, I believe you get advantage. There's multiple ways.
I see. So if I attack them in their sleep.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Great.
I
What if
believe.
I poke them awake first?
I mean, if they're still laying down, I believe you would still get advantage. I believe it's when they're prone, when they're like prone on the ground, you get advantage. For melee attacks, if you're doing a ranged attack like your crossbow, you actually get disadvantage because you're trying to hit like a target that's laying on the ground. I could have gotten some spell like a spell of a one that can make a character prone by I think it's one of my old one spells called like Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and basically what it does is if they fail, they basically fall on the ground laughing so hard, and they can't do anything until they basically succeed or get hit, I believe, or like succeed on the check to stop laughing so hard. Like, spells are fun. There's a lot to it.
I think this rogue is enough to keep track of.
Yeah, I mean, it's also your first time. You'll get
I
used
don't
to it.
want to deal with the mechanics. I just want to be unhinged.
You'll get used to it more and more as you play.
Yes. But I just want to be unhinged.
Okay.
At least for this character.
Okay, they're doing a pretty good job so
I
far.
wasn't originally planning to be so unhinged, but then I came across that background and it's really fun to be unhinged.
Royce is probably like, Sharky is explaining it so badly. And I'm like, yes, I am.
Let's add to the list of things that you're good at. Explaining things.
I am not good at explaining things at all. What are you talking about?
Really? Because you have a whole YouTube channel about explaining Kingdom Hearts.
That I haven't uploaded to.
Yeah, that's because you haven't done the review session. But you have, like, recorded stuff.
Yeah,
that you just haven't put.
Yeah, I've been editing it slowly. I've been trying to get a bunch of them ready before I play, because I played Final Fantasy, so I'm going to go through the Final Fantasies. At some point, I think soonish, me and Art Friend are going to go through the Silent Hill games.
Yeah, you were mentioning.
Starting with Silent Hill 1, so...
By the way, we're at like 3 hours.
Yes, I know. I'm finishing this up, and then I'm done.
Okay.
I'm like 73% done. This is actually going pretty well. This is going better than the fire station.
I'm excited about the soul knife stuff.
We have to level up.
I know. But we just need one.
I forget what some of my other class features I get, or like subclass features are. I know at level 6 I get something, I just forget what.
I'm excited because, first of all, I like WoW. You expend the die only if the roll succeeds. Just that sentence alone sounds so broken.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to pop into people's brains to threaten them.
I mean, technically I can do that now.
Yeah, but you're not the one to do that.
No, I'm
That's
not.
not your character. You could intimidate someone, I guess. But that's not your, like, character. That's my character.
And they don't even, for me, they don't even have, they only need to understand a language. Which is fun.
And, like, it says that they can end the telepathic connection at any time. But I don't care. It probably doesn't matter, I think.
What, they can or you can?
They can.
Oh, yeah, they can basically hear you once and then close it off.
Yeah. But as long as I terrify them in that first moment, I'll be happy. If I establish that connection and the first thing I say is like an intimidation check kind of thing.
If they're a character to be intimidated.
I mean,
Not, because not, like they said, not every character is going to be, like, intimidated.
yeah. But I can try.
You can try, just doesn't mean it will always succeed.
Well, no. I don't expect it to always succeed. But I can try. And I guess, yeah, mine also doesn't need to speak a common language.
Does it need to speak a language, or?
It just says you and the creature don't need to speak a common language to understand each other.
Oh, see, mine is just they have to understand a language.
To send or receive a message, you and the other creature must be within 1 mile of each other. Oh, wait. A creature can't use this telepathy if it can't speak any languages, and a creature can end the telepathic connection at any time. You don't need to speak a common language to understand each other.
Okay, yeah, mine is understand a language. They technically don't need to speak it, just understand it.
Wait, so does that mean that even
And
if they
mine has
can't
other
speak any
restrictions.
languages, they can receive messages, they just can't send any back?
Give me the wording again?
Creature can't use this telepathy if it can't speak any languages.
Yes.
So I can babble at them.
That would be my ruling. Obviously, Royce and Courtney would have different rulings. But technically, if it's a creature can't use it, if they can't speak a language, then you could use it, they just can't speak back to you. Would be how I understand the rule. But obviously, different DMs would handle that differently.
So tell me about party pets.
Party pets are party pets. I mean, I don't know what
You just have a pet?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was saying that as a joke, mostly. Doing it
Your
like,
pets
hey, party
do
pet.
things?
No, no. They're kind of just there to be like... I mean,
Party pet.
technically it depends on the pet and, like, how they are your pet. Because familiars could technically be considered pets. But they're familiars and they can do things.
It's too bad I don't expect to run into any snakes.
Like, instead of getting the book for cantrips, I could get a familiar if I wanted to.
But you don't want to.
No, but I don't want to. I want to have more spells at my command.
Yeah. You are a spellcaster.
3 cantrips from any class. That's where I'm like, yes, please. Because then I could do things like use cleric's healing cantrips.
Yeah, I'm absolutely just a like character first, mechanics later.
Yeah, I like figuring out how I'm going to, like...
Or like character first, mechanics separately, and then figure out along the way how they go together.
Yeah, I'm very much a, like, I want to know how my character will mechanically play, and then, like, I can basically just figure out how they will act.
That's for like video games. If I get to openly roleplay things, then I want to be more creative with it.
I mean, you can all, like, you make your characters how you make them. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's just, that's the way that I make characters.
Yeah. Would you ever play a pre-made character, though? If I, like, handed you a character, or if someone else handed you a character?
I've
Is
done
that
it.
fun for you?
I've done it once. I wasn't particularly good with it because I didn't understand. Like, it was a character that a friend made for a previous thing, and like I couldn't
Oh,
understand.
you didn't,
I didn't
like,
understand.
didn't understand the build?
I didn't under. No,
Right.
it's not that I didn't understand the build. I didn't understand the character. So
Oh.
so it was very hard for me to play
To
that
get in
character.
character?
Yes.
Ah.
But that's just because I
Wait, can
didn't.
you talk about the character? I want to know.
It was a dwarf that was obsessed with gold,
Uh,
and like it wasn't a character that I was particular, or like a type of thing that I could get my
like,
head around.
did did they have like personality traits and stuff, or?
I don't know because it might have been a different system.
Uh,
I forget if that was a D&D one, or if it was a Pathfinder character.
that ladder was really generous too.
What one?
The ladder.
Oh,
Snow.
yes, it was. Because that whole thing was one ladder, so it was
Yeah.
very generous.
I was
Um,
like, the most of that side is still covered. Ding! Wait, what?
yeah. So I forget how, like, what type of character.
99%.
So but like I couldn't get the
Into
gold
character.
obsessed. So like it fully depends
Hmm. I
on.
feel like it'd be fun to play someone else's made up character. Like, essentially, acting sounds fun, but also terrible.
I
But
mean,
fun.
I'm also the type being like, I'm not really like an actor.
I mean, I'm not gonna call myself an actor. I just think that acting sounds fun.
The hose, the steps, and the wipers. Okay. But like it fully depends on if it's a character where like, oh, here's the backstory, or if I'm like to the DM, I don't care what my backstory is, make it up and I'll just go along with it. But like here's going to be like where I'm starting out at or something like that. And like I wouldn't care about that. It's just I would kind of like
And
here's
so
the
together we make one character creation.
well, like I said,
One whole streamer.
I can make the mechanics super easily. It's just the like
Yeah, that's
who
the part
are
where it's spelled out for me.
who are you?
Thanks,
And I'm like,
Bianca.
I don't know, who am I?
All right, next time you come up with some mechanics, and I'll just play it, and I'll make the backstory and stuff.
You'll just
If
play.
I die, I want you to pick some mechanics for me. I think the most roleplay intensive character I've played was in a game of Monster of the Week. He was an evil eye Chunibyo trope character who was actually a legitimately powerful mage. I alternated between making up magical nonsense that wasn't real and then actually blowing things up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's fun.
That is very fun. Well, and that's the thing. Like, if I died and I was like, or like I was starting another campaign where I'm like, here's the basics of the campaign, here's the type of character I'm making. Satan just make something up.
Mm.
As long
Yeah.
as I had like some say on the personality itself,
Oh, you
uh,
can give me a personality.
I wouldn't care.
You can give me personality traits. I basically went and looked at the cultist
There we go.
thing, adapted that from a background into a backstory, and then in the process of writing out the backstory, just tied in rogue element things here and
Yeah,
there to make it make sense.
that wasn't that bad.
What wasn't?
The fire truck.
Eh,
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
you did it.
Mm-hmm.
You played PowerWash for 3 hours,
Yeah, and if
and
I
now
go,
I have to go like figure out dinner. I think I know what I'm having for dinner.
oh yeah, you can buy skins
Oh,
for
no,
or clothing.
oh,
You can cut like there's not a lot of like.
I think you should pick purple phrase.
I mean, I'm done for the week.
Okay, but I think that for next time, by which I
Thank,
mean you should do it now before we
thank y'all
forget.
for watching.
Sharky's just like, no.
We'll be back Sunday
Yeah.
for Code Realize. I believe.
Get the continuation of. Wait, he just killed us.
Oh, right. He killed us at the end of last week.
Yeah, because we went for the bad end first. He killed us. We're dead.
We
And then we're
died.
going back.
Right, yeah. We'll
But,
figure.
like, we died last time.
Yeah, yeah.
At the hands of our love interest.
So we'll figure out what's going on there, maybe? Probably not.
Some things will happen.
Thanks for joining.
It's
Hope
gonna
you have
be
a good
fun.
rest of your
Thanks,
night or
bye.
day. Bye.